Welcome back to the Investing for Beginners community. I'm your host, Johnny. And in today's video, we are going to be going over step number 8 in the Financial Freedom Can Be Easy 10-step guide. Now, financial freedom to a teenager might mean cutting ties with the bank of mom and dad. And to adults, it might mean never having to work again. Guys, if you want to pick up this free ebook, you can. All you have to do is subscribe to our weekly newsletter with the link below, and you will get a free ebook, free budget template to help you with step number 3, and you also get a private invitation to our group, which is a private group, and there's over 70,000 members, so you're definitely going to want to sign up for that weekly. Okay, so moving along here, let's go ahead and get into diversifying your investments. Now that is step number 8, and the best way to protect yourself against unexpected surprises is to diversify your investments across several different sectors or even categories. Now, you can do this very simply by spreading your investments out across different areas. Say you invest in the stock market, but you also invest in crypto, real estate, maybe you invest in gold, like actually hard asset gold. You can invest in real estate investment trust or REITs. Now, you should have a certain amount of money invested in all of these, including stocks, index funds, even fixed income investments like, say, small businesses or peer-to-peer lending. There's so many options. This will just help keep you safe from taking a big hit in an event that, say, one of these markets or sectors crashes. Now, not only that, but you can get into specific stocks that you want to purchase in the stock market. You can get into a more specific type of gold investing if you want to invest in gold. You can do different real estate deals. You can also do different REITs. There's different programs like Fundrise, which I will be doing a video on soon. A great company if you want to get into real estate investing without having to be a traditional landlord. And ultimately, you're going to want to spread out your investments. I wouldn't have any more than, say, maybe even 5 or 10% of your total allocation into one of these particular items. So that actually helps you out a lot. If you have 100% and you're only going to do 10%, that means you can technically invest in 10 different options. Now that is great because some of you watching are only invested in the stock market. And that is great and all. To be diversified in the stock market, you can invest in companies like VOO or the VOO S&P 500 ETF. You could do SCHD, which is a Schwab ETF that tracks the S&P. And these are all great companies to where when you invest in them, they are so diversified that they have several positions from different companies. Some of their top 10 holdings are like Apple, Microsoft, things like that. And they have tons of people who are actually constantly monitoring it, trading here, trading there, going in and out of deals and trades and looking at information. And they're constantly balancing out their portfolio to make sure that they have a very diversified, well-played portfolio for the long term. Now, you can just invest in companies like that. And when you invest in VOO, SCHD, and some of these other ETFs, that's okay. They do the work for you. Now, so I would say put 10% allocation in maybe those ETFs, but then maybe look at other things. Look at maybe real estate, trying to get your first real estate deal, get your hands in on a deal in your neighborhood, put 10 or 20% down on your first home and get into real estate. And then when you do that, maybe you get into gold. You start getting money back from real estate through the form of cash from your renters. And then you use that extra money to buy gold. Gold is a physical asset. Gold will be around forever. Gold has been here since before we were even born or alive. Gold's been here since dinosaur times. So gold is definitely a precious resource. Is that what I'm trying to say? Precious metal. That's what I'm trying to say. So precious metal is very expensive, and that's where you're going to want to park some of your money too. And then you want to get into maybe some peer-to-peer lending. Maybe you have money now, you have your gold going, you've got money here, money there. You still have maybe 30 or 40% allocation to put towards something. Well, maybe you want to put 10% toward peer-to-peer lending. Have help lift up your neighbors, help lift up your friends, your family. There's even online sites that have peer-to-peer lending where you can lend out your money $500 at a time. I think it goes as low as a $25 note or a $55 note, and then you can get percentages back from that, say 10%, 8%. It just depends on where you go through. So those are some great ways to diversify your investing. Now, this will help you to stay safe, and investing can and should be fun. So why not get started on your diversifying by learning some new ways to invest? You have 10 different options. Right? Say you're only invested in stocks right now. Well, look at some other avenues. You know, maybe you want to be 25% in stocks, 25% in bonds. We haven't even talked about those. 25% in real estate and 25% in gold or peer-to-peer lending or fixed investments. You don't have to have all 10, but definitely want to diversify. And it can be educational and informative and rewarding when you look into these different investing options. You look into crypto. Some cryptos are going up thousands of %, and some people may say it's fake, but that's okay. Whether it's fake or not, you can still make real money off of it. And that's the point. The point is to make money and diversify your accounts. Now, by taking a disciplined approach and using diversification, buy and hold strategy, which we'll talk more later, and the dollar cost averaging strategy, which I personally love and have videos on, you may be finding that investing can be super rewarding, and even in the worst of times when there's a downplay. The stock market might be down 15 or 20%, but because you average down, you're buying and holding long term, and you diversified, you can beat those markets. And that's why we have this book. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed step number 8 to financial freedom can be easy, 10-step guide. Join us for the next step. You're going to have to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out when I do post this video. Like it so that people can find it that are just like you who may need help starting their journey. And don't forget, step number 9 is going to be very important. Now, we had just talked about diversifying your investment. Next, we're going to be talking about diversifying your income sources too. So you're not going to want to miss that episode. Subscribe down below, smash the little bell so you don't miss out when I post this video. Go watch some of my other videos. Till then, I have a ton of videos on monthly paying stocks, monthly paying dividend stocks, growth dividend stocks, dividend aristocrats, dividend kings, and so many other videos on dividends and monthly paying stocks that pay dividends. Yes, that's right. A lot going on. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in step 9.